How to prevent pregnancy? But I'm already late. I really wish there was an answer to this question. And that's exactly the answer I'm going to give you in this video. 5 proven tips on how to prevent pregnancy. Hey, it's Vikram, your sex guru. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here and you're looking to learn about all things sex, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so that you never miss another video. So how do you prevent pregnancy? Oh boy, this one's a doozy. In this video, I'm going to tell you 5 proven tips that have been shown to get results with regard to this. And really, you're going to want to stick around till the end so that you can apply this in your own life. Specifically, I'll be talking about barrier methods. And the barrier method is nothing but preventing the sperm from ever reaching the egg. And we're going to start this off with a good old condom. Male condoms are one of the easiest and cheapest available methods of contraception out there. Condoms are also a proven method to help prevent sexually transmitted infections. And when they're used correctly, male condoms can be over 80% effective at preventing pregnancy. Now, isn't that a cool statistic? Condoms are really available in all shapes and sizes. So there's really no need for you to be worried about whether you have the right fit. What really matters is how much you go about experimenting and seeing which one works best for you. And the best part is, condoms can be purchased over the counter without any prescription. You can even get them at drugstores and supermarkets. Today you can get them online as well. Hey, if you want a full-fledged video on how to put on a condom or how to use one, and more information on it, drop a comment down below and I'll make a video for you. What you need to know for now, however, is that condoms are available everywhere. They are cheap and you can start using them because they are super reliable in order to prevent pregnancy. Method number 2 is female condoms. Surprise, surprise! Did you know that there are condoms for women out there? Comment down below if you knew that already. Female condoms are available at your local drugstore and they too do not require any prescription. Hey, and I get it, there is some degree of anxiety and shyness when you're going and asking the guy who owns the store for a condom. But remember that it is your right and your duty to use one if you really want to protect yourself and prevent pregnancy. Just like male condoms, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, female condoms are 79% effective at preventing pregnancy. Now, isn't that a good number? Remember that if you can't get them at your local supermarket or drugstore, they are available online. If you're wondering where to buy some of these, I've left some links down the description box below. You can go and check them out there. Method number 3 is using a diaphragm. A diaphragm is such a simple method because all you need to do is take it and place it within the vagina, and that prevents a lot of the semen or the sperm from ever reaching the egg. One simple method that you can follow in order to make diaphragms more effective is simply using spermicides along with them. And what is a pretty reliable method to prevent pregnancy becomes up to 90% effective when you actually do this. A diaphragm is usually something that might be prescribed by your gynecologist or your doctor. You can insert the diaphragm into the vagina maybe a few hours before you actually have sex. Typically, it's left for up to 6 hours after sex and it's ultimately removed after 24 hours, depending on the situation. But it's important to remember that diaphragms do not protect you against sexually transmitted infections. So be careful about that, alright? Method number 4 to prevent pregnancy is using what's called a cervical cap. This is nothing but a soft silicone cup that is placed deep within the vagina. It covers the cervix to prevent the sperm from ever reaching the egg. The cervical cap can actually vary in its capacity to be really effective at preventing pregnancy. Some studies indicate that it is up to 70% effective, while others claim that it is up to 85% effective. And no, it does not, once again, protect you from sexually transmitted infections. Cervical caps are available at drugstores and some are even available online. Method number 5 is using a sponge. The contraceptive sponge is something that you can use without a prescription. Remember that whenever you do not require a prescription to buy this stuff, it really takes away a lot of the hassle. This sponge is made of polyurethane foam and it's actually dipped in spermicide and then inserted deep within the vagina, and once again, that prevents the sperm from ever reaching the uterus. Used alone, the sponge can actually be up to 76 to 88% effective depending on the situation and of course the context within which you're using it. But again, this can be an effective method and an option if you do decide to take it up. And now I'm going to give you a 6th bonus method in order to prevent pregnancy and really bring all of this stuff together. The 6th and bonus method that I'm going to be teaching you is using a spermicide. Now I know I have mentioned spermicide a couple of times already in this video, but what you need to know is that spermicides are chemicals that inactivate the sperm. So this can work in two ways. Either they prevent them from moving or they end up killing them altogether. Now, if you're trying to get pregnant, this can be considered to be a bad thing. But since we're trying to prevent pregnancy, this can be a super effective method. Spermicides, just like a lot of the things that I've mentioned in this video, are hassle-free because you can buy them from any drugstore and usually you don't even need a prescription for this. If you're using the spermicide alone, it needs to be applied up to 10 minutes before you actually have sex, and it remains effective for up to 60 minutes once you're done. And some studies say that it is up to 71% effective. You can even get spermicides online. Now I know what you're thinking. Vikram, you have shared so many barrier methods in this video. How do I know which one is right for me? Well, the truth is this. If you're looking to find the perfect method in order to prevent pregnancy, there really isn't one. But what really works best is a combination of the things that I've told you in this video. See, when it comes to actually preventing pregnancy or using any contraceptives, the real thing here is that you need to find out what you're comfortable with, what you can do reliably and consistently, and really what your partner is comfortable with as well as what you are okay with. And I get it. I mean, it's not the easiest thing using contraceptives, and it does take away sometimes from the pleasure of sex when you have to reach out for one of these contraceptives. But if you are actually looking to prevent pregnancy, you're trying to prevent any problems that may happen in the future from happening now, these are some of the precautions that you do need to take. It's my professional opinion that you use condoms because it's one of the easiest and most hassle-free methods and really can prevent a lot of problems from the ones that I've stated in this video. But if you're really confused, again, you can combine use of diaphragms, cervical caps, spermicides, or really anything else. It's what you are comfortable with that really matters. If you ever find yourself confused about contraceptives, you really don't know what to choose, consult your doctor or a sexual health professional and let them guide you with regard to how you can go about finding what is best for you and your situation. Remember, just because you're using contraceptives or all of these methods to prevent pregnancy, it doesn't have to take away from the pleasure of sex. In fact, all of this can be incorporated and brought together to be a fun activity which actually adds to the vibe. Look, I understand that sometimes talking about sex and all of these contraceptive methods with your partner can be confusing. And for that reason, I've created the Verbal Love Potion training system. It's a full-fledged training system which will show you exactly what you need to know in order to communicate your needs, learn what your partner wants, and really go about creating an amazing sex life and a really fulfilling relationship. I've integrated this with some scientific principles and they really work. So you gotta check it out. I've left a link for it down in the description box below. In the meantime, if you're looking for more free sex tips, then make sure you hit the I button and check out the best sex playlist. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, comment down below and show me some love. Ask me any questions that you have with regard to contraception, preventing pregnancy, or really anything associated with sex, and I'll make a video about it for you. In the meantime, hit that subscribe button if you want to learn about all things sex. And this is Vikram signing off, and I'll see you in the next session.